Hello friends, family, and everyone else. It's time for, it's time for another review. This time, I did say I was in the mood for something slightly oriental. So, Japanese to be exact. Quite good, this one. Yamazaki. Which means, when translated, which means that when translated, it's from Japanese to English. It has many meanings. So, what I'd like to do today is, rather than be a dictionary, I'm going to pull the bottle out of the box. Ooh, look at that! And go through some of the details of this Japanese whiskey. Now, it might actually interest you to know, it might not, but I'll say it anyway, that the Suntory Distillery is actually the oldest distillery in Japan. Screw top. Not a cork. For those of you who don't like the bottles with a cork. This one has a screw top. So I'm just going to pour myself a nice measure. There you go. I'll try my best to get it in the glass. And I was successful again. So Yamazaki, or as pronounced closer to home, Yamazaki. From memory, this is quite a floral, fruity whiskey. Obviously, it's gold in colour. Now that you can see that. Why am I dressed so smart? Thanks for noticing. That's none of your business. I have a life and I'm allowed to do things sometimes. Maybe I just dressed up for this video. Maybe I've just been on a date. Do you ever think about that? No. Probably just thinking of yourself. Well, if you could stop thinking of yourself for a second and think of this whiskey, I'd appreciate that, because it deserves our time. This is the Distiller's Reserve. It's not the 18, it's Distiller's Reserve. Now, straight away, by the way, I started with the nose, just in case you didn't notice that. Oh wait, that didn't work. So straight away I've noticed peach. Do I take that back and say actually I noticed strawberries? Because oh my goodness, I've just smelt them and they are delicious. Peach and strawberry, you know what, I'm craving that now. Oh, fruity. As fruity as I remember it, if not more. What's that? No, I'm joking, there's no one there, I'm on my own. Okay, so, yeah. Strawberry, peach. Oh. Cherry. Strawberry, cherry. Hints of coconut. I'd go so far as to say a bit of coconut in there. I really hope this is all on the palate as well. Oh. I mean, that's my 5 a day right there, isn't it? I didn't count, but that is a fruity whiskey. If you're getting a bit bored, if you're smoky, if you're getting a bit bored, if you're oaky, sherries and whatnot, this one, fruity. It's so. I mean, it's just. It's beautiful strawberry. Maybe even raspberry as well. If you think like a raspberry yoghurt, the smell of that, once it's opened. Small amount of spice, and I said floral earlier, but we'll finish it off nice and secure. In fact, the most prominent in there is definitely strawberry and peach, though. You've got to think about the others. I mean, if I'm thinking real, yeah, the coconut, it's not, it's subtle. It is subtle. Yeah, it's quite subtle. If you imagine a wall that has been painted the same colour as the outer skin of a coconut, and then you put a coconut in front of that wall, that's how subtle it is. Okay, well now I think it's time to have a taste. It's exciting. I am salivating at the end of that. Oh, that was fruity. So, this peach again, which is just beautiful that it reinforces, it complements it so nicely. I love it when I can smell and taste the same. I mean, I'm pleasantly surprised when there's a vary in what I've noticed. But yeah, I mean, I'm gonna do the old palette nose at the same time. It opens itself up. Oh wow. It opens itself up a bit more second time round there. We've got the raspberry I picked up earlier on. That's in there now. I can smell it. I can taste it. It's beautiful. The peach. I'd say the coconut on the palate isn't so subtle. It's definitely there. I'd like it to be more so. I'm a fan of coconut. Yeah, nice. That is nice. That's very pleasant. It's very gentle, very floral, as I said. Very, very, very light oak. I've got to have another taste. I'm holding back here. I'm being a bit stingy today. But what can I say? I'm having a good time. You know? Come on. Aren't we all? You know? You're only young once. You are, aren't you, actually? Yeah. Wow. That's sobering, that is. With that in mind, you just got to go and buy yourself a load of whiskies. Yeah. We're getting peach, raspberry, the light oak, the coconut. It very much complements what I was getting on the nose. There's no hidden surprises. The finish. That's quite a good finish. It's quite a spicy finish. Not quite spicy, it's spicy. Spicy finish. I've had spicier. The spicy finish. There's almost like vanilla extract in the finish. Tastes on the sides of my tongue. Almost like a cinnamon kind of finish. Cinnamon edge and the vanilla coincide quite nicely, actually. It might interest you to know this bottle. I mean, you can get yourself a lovely bottle like this for around about the £50 mark. That's sterling. Might be a bit more these days, actually. I think I paid about 55 from memory. I kind of go to that figure quite a lot. I'd have to check again, but I think it's about 55, 56, 57, something like that. 57.99. Let's go with that. Why not? Yeah. I think that's good value for money. It's a pleasant whiskey. There's no burn. There's no recoil. There's no, God, I wasn't expecting that. The flavours, the notes you get, they coincide. They complement really nicely. I'd say if somebody had tried a few single malts from various parts of Scotland, this is a nice whiskey to show them that, there is another world out there. Admittedly, we are partial to some of the single malts from various parts of Scotland, but there are more. There are more. Such as the Japanese. There are other places to get whiskey from. Some of them I won't have myself. I won't have them in my collection. I won't purchase them. But that's just me. It doesn't mean you shouldn't have them. I think you'd do well to have this. I think it's good value for money. For the price, what you get back from it, it's good. It's not incredibly addictive. It's not the kind of one you go, oh, I need that again right now. Where is it? I've got a few in my collection that I've noticed within a very short period of time, the bottle seems to have depleted. This doesn't happen so much with this one. It's enjoyable, and I would probably have it as an opener or partway through to change what I'm tasting here. If you imagine going from a smoky whiskey to this one on a tasting night with your friends and you're going through the notes together, this one would really open things up for you, and it would be quite a refreshing change to somebody have to describe, oh well, this whiskey I'm getting X, Y, Z, and that's completely different from what I was getting over there with the ones from Islay or Speyside or the Highlands. This is nice. It's nice, and you can go through it together. So you get all your friends over. I had all mine over the other day, both of them. It was quite nice. They left very early. They're not really friends. They're more Chinese takeaway delivery drivers. But no, it was good. Yeah, I recommend this whiskey to you. You should have a go. Anyway, that's all I've got to say about this one. Yamazaki, single malt. Distiller's Reserve. You should get yourself a bottle. I'm not joking. I think that's worth it, especially for 50 odd quid. Yeah, so I'm going to finish this one up. Shouldn't take me long. And you guys, see you very soon. Don't forget, subscribe, comment, get involved. What do you think? All that stuff. Tell me about your day. Get involved. It's a bit lonely here sometimes. Oh, I'll see you soon.